International Human Rights Global Mission organizes Iftar event to build peace and harmony. International Human Rights Global Mission. Chairman Dr. M.A.C. Masoom, President Mr. A.R. Amir Khan, and Vice President for Children and Women Ms. Shuri. Director Mr. Naseem and Sarjun. Rimsan organized a special iftar event to break the fast and build a peaceful social fabric in the month of Ramadan under the leadership of the Chairman Dr. M.A.C. Masoom, President Mr. A.R. Amir Khan, and Vice President for Children and Women Ms. Shuri. Director Mr. Naseem and Sarjun. Rimsan. This iftar event, which was organized with the aim of building a peaceful social fabric, was very well attended at the Marine Grand Banquet Hall, Wellawat, Colombo. The chief guests of this iftar event were Deputy Speaker of Parliament Dr. Rizva Sali and Member of Parliament Mrs. Saman Mali Gunasinghe, former Minister Pawsey, clergymen of all religions, political figures, professionals, social workers and many others participated in this interfaith iftar event to break the fast. Also present at the event were Mr. Abdul Razak, Director of the International Human Rights Global Mission, Mr. Dr. Morbid, Mr. Nalan, Mr. Sahabdin, Mr. Siham, Mr. Rizwan, Mr. Dylan Samarasekara, Mr. Rohan Raj, Mr. Taslim, Mr. Vasanthal Kumar, Legal Advisor, Mr. Shankar, Board of Director, and Media Director, Journalist, Mr. Fazlan, Board of Directors, Directors, Deputy Directors, and many others. At this time, with a view to strengthening ethnic unity, new membership identity cards and certificates were presented to the priests of all religions by the International Human Rights Global Mission. After the iftar ceremony to break the fast, a dinner was arranged for everyone who came. Many communities from all over the island also participated in the event. It is also noteworthy that a similar iftar event was held on the same day under the leadership of Arif, Director of the Jaffna International Human Rights Global Mission.
Human rights in the society, in the community, in the country, your obligation making, we will uphold that. I'm sure in your human rights you also means human obligations. நம்மால மற்ற சமுதாயத்துக்கு நம்மால எங்களுக்குள்ள சமுதாயத்துக்கு என்ன மாதிரி உதவி பண்ணணும், அவங்கள பற்றி கவனிக்கணும், அவங்களோட தப்பு அளிக்கிறேன்டாக கணக்கெடுக்காம ஒரு மன்னிச்சு போகிறது ஒரு obligation உண்டு. That is also very necessary for communal harmony, inter-segmental, inter-society harmony, inter-communal harmony ki romba important ennikiran.
During this fast, you can get a good understanding that others are also feeling hungry because you feel hungry about other people's hunger. According to Buddha's teachings, hunger is the greatest disease in this world. We really have something to eat and drink, but in this society we know that a lot of people are suffering without food and drink in our country as well as in the world. Also, in some countries that have faced various crises in the world, including Palestine as an example, even the children of many countries suffer from hunger and other pain during this fasting period. Therefore, we should recognize the hungry during this fasting period and resolve to help someone else by this time. It is a virtue to be taught like all religions.
I pray that this very holy Ramadan fast which makes you realize what the hunger of others is and makes you feel that you should not let that hunger happen to others, will surely help you to develop that noble quality that embraces human qualities, Islamic values, and all religions, and that your Islamic values will also help this country of Sri Lanka to prosper.
Ending this fast means a very happy time spent with our gods for hours, taking the reasons for our mistakes an hour. I believe that at the end of this fast I think about how to fix the wrong things. I think your attack has value for everyone here today. I believe that the things you have prayed for will come to pass. Like that all your wishes are going to come true. So I believe that all your wishes for this international human rights organization will come true.
All this time, we all know there had been a lot of racial antagonism amongst the people, and now we have come to a situation where slowly the freedom of speech amongst all religious people, all ethnic people, everybody is growing in our country, and people have been ostracizing certain people or ostracizing themselves. All these things are changing. The reason why that had been happening, all of us know, but one of the reasons that we may not be realizing is that we Muslims were also staying away from non-Muslims, and we have not been really conveying our message in the sense why we do certain things, why do we wear hijabs, why in our religion a man can marry 4 people, why our punishments very harsh compared to other religions. These things, we never conveyed it to the non-Muslims, and because of this there had been a lot of misgivings amongst them, and now we have got this chance where we can really convey to them without fear of being labeled as somebody trying to convert the others.
The month of Ramadan is the month that has brought peace and harmony, so in this month, Allahu Ta'ala expects one thing from us. Allahu Ta'ala says, one person says, the owner of this hall says, this hall is mine. The parents of the children say, these children are mine. And the owner of a shop says, this restaurant is mine. The owner of a factory says, this factory is mine. The owner of an airplane says, this airplane is mine. And when we take this Ramadan and say, Allahu Ta'ala, this Ramadan belongs to me, this fasting belongs to me, and I will pay for it. Allahu Ta'ala has said, if Allahu Ta'ala says this Ramadan belongs to Allahu Ta'ala. Not only the Muslim community here, but also the Sinhala, Tamil, and Christian people have come here to appreciate coexistence and unity. Why is this country a country where many nationalities and religions live? Therefore, our ancestors lived in this country and valued peace and harmony. We must preserve this journey for the rest of our lives. For that, the International Human Rights Organization is doing a great service in this country. This Star Festival is organized not only in Colombo. Today, a similar Ramadan festival has been organized in the north of Jaffna. Isn't that right, American? Jaffna also organizes such a program by bringing together all the nationalities in that area. Their organization is headed by Mr. Arish. Therefore, let us join hands with the organization and let us move forward on this journey. No matter which party we belong to or which religion we belong to, it is a different matter. Human rights are common to all.
This today is a day of community development, human rights protection, peace building, peace harmony, racial harmony, and all religions should get together. So you know how many racial issues in the world? There are many racial issues, but we don't have any racial issues. We don't have any party issues. We don't have any community issues. We have only humanitarian. We are humanitarian people.
We all want to build a country and a world full of humanity. But because there is no country and a world full of humanity, there is no broad heart. Because there is no broad mind, we have not felt the other. Therefore, people are uncomfortable in various ways in that selfish world. Today, we know that even as we wait to end the fast, some countries in the world, including Palestine, are in a great disaster, without a breath to breathe, without a glass of water, without a little food, without a house, and are extremely helpless. Therefore, we need to show compassion for the people of this whole world, think about everyone, and bring peace to everyone. Therefore, I think that today is not the end of another fast, but that we all have a culture as human beings. That culture is very beautiful, and through that culture, every person has rights. That is what we talk about under human rights. I get those rights only if I protect the rights of others. You get respect only if you respect others. Therefore, if you do not respect others, and do not think about others, you will not get such a world. Therefore, we request that on this great day like today, our thoughts, our humanity, our feelings, if we feel that all the animals and people in this world have the right to live, if we feel that we have the right to live, if we feel that we have the right to intervene for them, if everyone feels that they are allowed to speak, live, experience, and feel that life is respected, that is humanity.
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful, I swear by the day of resurrection, and I swear by the reproaching soul to the certainty of resurrection. Does man think that we will not assemble his bones? Yes, we are able even to proportion his fingertips, but man desires to continue in sin. He asks, when is the day of resurrection?
If a man were to say how miserable his mind is when he controls his tongue, then even if a fasting man has sexual intercourse with his wife during this fast, his fast would be invalidated. When I fear for Sumya, I abstain from my wife, who is my lawful wife, who has my approval. I abstain from food and drink, that is acceptable to me. What does this teach us practically? If you can stay away from your wife, while practicing chastity, you can abstain from sexual immorality, and you can control your heart and mind. If you can abstain from permitted food and drink, you can abstain from forbidden food and drink, such as drugs and smoking. So see, brothers, how does this Ramadan fast help us from a spiritual perspective?
Especially today, the International Human Rights Global Forum has organized an Iftar ceremony to mark the 22nd Ramadan fast. At this place, religious coexistence and national unity are appreciated in all religions and races living in Sri Lanka: Buddhists, Hindus, Muslims, Christians, Sinhalese, Devas, Muslims, Burghers, Malays. All these people are united under one roof, and this International Human Rights Global Operation has organized a respectful ceremony. On this day, at this Iftar time, all these nations, as children of one mother, without any caste, religion, caste, or party differences, are together under one roof, under one heaven, as if they were together and happy. May Allah always grant you your blessings, and help to all the nations living in Sri Lanka to live in peace, harmony, and happiness.
Allah,